Hello everyone, happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make lovely and quirky hand embroidery patterns and kits. I'm here every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, and we relax and craft and work on a project together. And today we get to start a new project. I'm super excited about it. So today we are starting the Hemlock Forest Friends Unicorn, cute little stuffed animal unicorn by Heidi Boyd. So I know a lot of you have your kits ready to go, but if you don't have a kit, she does have a PDF digital download pattern for this, and I did put a link to that and a few other goodies in my Facebook post here. So I know a few of you were nervous that you didn't get your kit in time. She does have that PDF, so you can still download it, and if you have some extra felt laying around, then you can join us here. We're going to be working on this today and tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and we will also pick it back up on Friday if we don't finish it. I won't be here Wednesday or Thursday this week for Thanksgiving-nisses. So, all right, guys, I hope you all had a great weekend. Let's get going. I have not opened this kit yet. The kit comes with the stuffing and all the felt and everything ready to go in there, so I'm excited to check it out. So we will be starting the Hemlock Forest Friends Unicorn by Heidi Boyd tonight. And let's get going. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I'm gonna flip you around. Alrighty, so let me know if you guys got the kit and if you're working on it with me. Here we can see a better picture of it, but isn't it adorable? I don't think this is gonna take forever to do this project. It's gonna be like a nice in the middle of all your Christmas project. So, all right, this is what the kit looks like. Heidi does have these adorable kind of fairies that, oh, there's Heidi right there, you guys. So if you want to say hi to her, there she is. But Heidi also has these cute fairies that kind of go with the unicorn. They can actually ride it right there too. And I did put a link to that in the post as well. So if you wanted to do like a whole collection of these cute little guys, you can. And I think it's going to go fast and easy, so we'll see. Oh, you have the kit opening now, Gretchen. Yep, I have not done it yet. Oh, there's Andrea, my cousin. Nice to see you, Andrea. But I have not opened this up yet either, so this will be kind of an opening, a packet opening. I do have a few things ready to go. I have my paper scissors and my fabric scissors. I figured we'd need those. And I have Phil and Zeb here too because they are the keeper of the pin and needles. So we got those guys here again too. So all right, let's open this up. So Hemlock Forest Friends, the back has a bunch of other cute little projects by Heidi. This would be great this time of year too. Put a little like Rudolph nose on him or something. But adorable. And then again, she has the fairies that go with the unicorn as well. But let's open this up. It did come with a little a threading needle too, which is kind of a neat deal. So we'll use that as well. All right. Like I said, I have not seen this yet. I have not opened it. I wanted to open it with you guys here. Alrighty. So here we go. We got all the stuffing. This we'll use to stuff the guy when we're done. Look, cute. All right, so I'm gonna put the stuffing to the side. I'm guessing we won't use that quite yet. What else do we got in here? So we have the instructions, and here is the pattern. Oh, cute. So this is the size of it. So this will be, you know, if here's my hand, he's about a hand width high. And there's a couple pages in here. So, all right. Here we go, there's one. Oh, I see what we're doing here. It's a booklet. There we go. Okay, and what else do we have in here? Oh, this is the good part. Look, here's all the felt. So these are the pieces of felt that we'll do the unicorn with, but look at all these other things in here. Oh, look, it comes with pins and needles already for us. So I didn't need to get Zeb and Phil out. We got it all right here. Oh, that's a great touch to this. Oh, we got Heidi's info right there. So if you wanted to check out more of her stuff, there you go. And let's see, we got some cute felt. A couple different colors if we include what the pins and needles are in. Oh, you would chew on the horn. Probably, Andrea. I bet you he'd like it though. All right, and then we got some floss. I'm gonna just undo this right away. I don't know why, just because it was a knot that needed to be untied, right? All right, so we got some black and white floss. We have some pipe cleaners. If I had to guess, I would assume this is to help our guy stand up at the end, but again, I'm just guessing. I haven't looked yet. And colorful hairs. So this is wool roving. This is, if you've ever done felting or fulling before, or oh gosh, what's that called? Where you have the needle punch. Oh my gosh, what is that called? Where you have that barbed needle and then you can shape and sculpt wool. This is the wool that you would use that for. So pretty. This is going to be the mane and the tail. Is it called? Yeah, horse's mane. That's what the hair is called. All right, so there we go. That's our supplies. Needle felting, that's it. Of course, Heidi. Sheesh. Man. We should do that sometime here, guys. Let me know if you've needle felted before. It's been years since I've done it, but it's so fun. You can sculpt. You can sculpt with just wool like this. It's kind of an amazing little deal. All right, guys. So let's start going through this. I always like to read the instructions first, but I'm going to just go right to it. This time, since I'm opening it with you guys here. All right, start by cutting out the template pieces and then follow instructions to hand stitch the pieces together. All right, we can do that. Start by cutting the template pieces, and then it looks like we cut the felt pieces. The templates are full size and don't require seam allowance. Cut out paper templates and pin each to the appropriate color felt. Make sure you position templates close to the edge to make the best use of our fabric. Okay, perfect. Oh, you never tried needle felting before? I know, magical unicorn hair. It's so squishy and soft too. It's so fun. I wonder where you get this stuff. It'd be fun to have like rainbows and rainbows of felt like that. So, all right. This is why I need the paper scissors. I don't want to use my other scissors for that. So let's cut this guy out. Stomach insert. All right, so I'm going to just cut. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So tail, I got a little dotted line for a flower. Unicorn body to cut to white. Okay, I got positionings for ears and stitch lines. So we got a lot of information on here, but I'm going to cut just the outside. Oh, you always pack them close. Oh yeah. I was tempted, Heidi, to open it up, and because I get nervous not reading a pattern before working on a project. But I'm like, you know what? I want this all to explode when I open it, and it's just fun to see everything. They're packaged so nice though. It's nice to have you know, the felt was really protecting everything else. Patricia, I'm working on. Bring this little lady alive. Oh my gosh, it would be so fun to have these in all different colors, like a Black Beauty unicorn would be so fun. And man, I have some wool felt hanging out here still. It'd be fun to try this in some different colors too. But it's going to be super pretty in the white. I'm excited. So let me know if any of you have done stuffed animals or anything like that before. I know it can be a little intimidating sometimes, the idea of 3D objects, but I think I suspect, I have not made this yet, but I suspect this is going to hopefully relieve some of that fear, and it's not that hard. It's 3D objects. Oh, Jody, I have links in this Facebook post for the kit. So the kit comes with everything. It comes with, even the needles and pins to use. There should be some available. So kits are available. However, if you want to start right away, like if you have supplies, if you have, you can use, it said in the instructions, or I think I saw in the back, or somewhere I saw that you could use yarn for this too. Okay, so Heidi's in here, so she can answer questions. She has them available, and she said she can ship tomorrow. So kits are available. I have links to them in my Facebook post here, and there are PDFs available too if you just have to get going like immediately. Oh, Tracy, was the sale today? I forgot. I'm waiting for that that thread pooping unicorn from her, Tracy. Oh, that'd be cute with this guy. And she didn't have one this session, but yeah, for those pin cushions. Oh, you make teddy bears, Kathleen. That's awesome. But for the pin cushions, like my Zeb and Phil that I showed by Fish Museum and Circus, they're 10 minutes is too late for sure. 8 minutes is too late, Tracy. You literally have to be there within the first 4 seconds, and I'm not joking. You have to be there immediately and refreshing your browser page to get everything, to get the option of getting one. Oh, you made teddy bears and elephants. Oh, Santa dolls and Care Bears. Oh, fun. There's something so satisfying about making a stuffed animal too. It's like you're bringing this creature to life. A little friend, and I think that's special. Yeah, 2 minutes is too late for sure, Joyce. Yep, exactly, Gretchen. All right, we got this first guy. I'm gonna cut out the other guys right away. So I think today we'll be doing a lot of prepping like this. Like we'll have to cut out these other guys. And oh, I should have made a photocopy of this maybe. Ah, well, I can save the pieces when I'm done. I'm gonna just trim out the guys like this just to make it easier to cut out. But I think today we'll work on getting all these pieces together, and then we can really start sewing them up tomorrow. Actually, we might still start today, but we'll see how time goes. Prepping takes time, but that's okay. Yeah, I'd love to do more stuffed animals here too. I think this is a great little starter guy. All right, so this is the head gusset. So where this guy's gonna go, it looks like is right here. So my guess, just because I've done a few stuffed animals before, but my guess is we're gonna match up some of these points on here. So the head gusset is what makes an object like thicker. So we're adding a little gusset there. So that'll be his like little forehead and nose. All right, we got that. Let's cut out, look how cute. This is gonna be his hairs. There. This is like the wife of Frankenstein's monster hair right now. All right, let's trim this. This is the unicorn stomach and inside of the legs. So next up, I think we will be pinning this to the felt. So I don't think we have to actually trace onto the felt or anything like that. We just have to pin this on and trim around, and I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, it totally looks like cotton candy for sure. That just made me think of the raccoon video where the raccoon's trying to wash his food in water, or like soften his food in water. But he has cotton candy and he tries to get the cotton candy wet and it disappears, and he's a sad raccoon. Oh yeah, little Scotty dog with like a little plaid jacket. That would be cute. All right, almost done with this guy. And then we just have a couple more pieces. So let me know if you guys are getting excited for Thanksgiving. If you have, I don't know, don't you have to like start thawing turkeys and stuff already? It's crazy. Oh, Jody, I might have missed your question. If I missed your question, just ask again. I might have just missed it. I'm not ignoring you. I just probably missed it. And everyone here is super duper nice too. So if I don't answer, someone else here will probably answer. So this is interesting. I've never done anything like this before. This guy has this cute little horn, this little unicorn horn that kind of twists up. I'm excited to give that a try. So this is the horn. We have to roll it eventually, so that'll be interesting. Rolling, I'm guessing from here to here for the arrow. So that's gonna be cute. I'm excited for that. And then we have, this is it. We just have the little flower here. We'll trim him out nice. Oh, I was looking for the kit link, but it's right. Oh, it was right there in the description. Okay, I got it, Judy. I don't know how you got it and read it at the same time. Well, my phone is like immediately at my eyeballs, so every glance up every 2 seconds. You know what it is? I think it's from all the practice of knitting and watching TV. You knit for a second and then you glance up at the TV. Watch your movie. Maybe that's where all this comes from. Practice of TV and crafting. All right. This guy's gonna be cute. This is for that little flower. He's got a little flower on his haunches right there. It's gonna be cute. So My Little Ponies, the little decorative guy on his butt there reminded me of My Little Ponies because they all have the little decorative thing. I know that's a whole thing now and they're different looking and all that, but that was like the only doll type animal or doll type thing that I liked when I was little. Like I didn't have Barbies or anything like that, but I did like My Little Ponies. So this is what this project reminds me of, which makes me happy. Oh, you got your embroidery kit today, Madeline. Awesome. Oh, you're using your mint penguin and fish scissors. Yay. Oh, Gretchen, good. I'm glad that they're super sharp. So here we go right here. Mint. Maybe we'll use mint today. We have some embroidery thread here. All right. We got all that cut out. So when I'm going through instructions in a pattern, I hate like marking too much on a pattern just because, I was never one to mark in books or anything like that, but I think I am going to. I do like checking off things that I have done, even on a simpler pattern like this, just because it keeps me in check on where we're at. And it's nice to check stuff off lists. So, all right. Templates are full-sized and don't require a seam allowance. Cut out the paper templates and pin each one to the appropriate colored felt. We have all white felt. Make sure you position the templates close to the edge of the felt to make best use of our fabric. Okay, so 2 body, it says the pieces, the amount of stuff that we need on here, but let's just double check it with the pattern. So 2 bodies, 2 stomachs, the head insert, that's the head gusset, the horn, 2 ears. Uh-oh, I'm missing an ear here. Oh, there we go. See, the good thing I'm reading instructions. I almost threw out the ear, so I need to cut that out. And then 2 of the things. Sheesh, man, we could have had an earless unicorn there. Oh, good thing for instructions and reading instructions. All right. I'd have been digging through the garbage for the ear pattern. Oh, thanks you guys. I'm so happy that you guys like the scissors. So if you haven't received your embroidery supplies bundle yet, it is totally on its way. It'll probably get to you tomorrow. Hopefully Wednesday at the latest. Oh, except for if you're overseas, that will take a little bit longer, and you know, that's its own little world. Oh, you also write the date on the pattern. Oh, that's a good idea, Patricia. I think I'll do that too. I'll write the date on the pattern. So, all right, right on here it says how many we need, so that's good, but I'm super glad I checked with the pattern. So there's 2 pieces in here, so I could double them up and cut them out at the same time, but I'm wondering if maybe I'm gonna lose a little bit of accuracy from doing that, but I think I might give it a go, but then here's the problem. We need to be able to fit this guy in too, so it might be better to do these separately. Let's see, unless we can angle it a little bit. So we need 2 of this guy and we need 2 of this guy. Oh, there we go. Now we got them both in here. So we'll go like this. And we need 2 of this guy, 2 of these. Maybe we can sneak him in there. And then we just need 1 of each of these, and I think we'll be able to, we'll have this area left over. This area, so I'm doubling it up. We need 2 of each one of these, and these 2 things we only need 1 of. So if I leave this space open on the remaining 2, then I should have, oh, the flower is lavender, you're right. So we don't need that in there, you're right. So this is here. Thanks, Deborah. Oh, I need you guys for my crafting. All right. 2 flowers here, so we have even more space. So let's place him. I'm gonna start just throwing a pin on these guys. Really, I kind of only think I need to make sure I'm pinned through this first layer because felt kind of sticks to each other. So as long as I'm in here, we should be I think we should be held together enough. So I'm just making sure that everything's kind of flat here. And I'm going to use these pins that Heidi put in the kit here. This is just kind of like appliquing, you know, we just want to make sure everything's flat. You know, it's bumping up here, so I want to make sure to get a piece in here. And honestly, the felt in general is pretty forgiving, so I'm thinking if we're a little teeny bit off or a teeny bit scrunched in places, I think we'll still be plenty good when we stitch this together. But I am going to try and cut as close to possible, or as close to this as I can. And you know what? I'm getting nervous about cutting again. I know it said the seam allowance is in here, but you know, it doesn't hurt to read it again before you cut. All right, the templates are full size and don't require seam allowance. Cut out the paper templates and pin each one to the appropriate colored felt. Make sure you position the templates close to the edge. All right, cut the following pieces out of the unicorn. Great. Freaked out for a sec, had to double check. All right, so I think I know that these are gonna be placed okay, so I'm gonna just set them to the side. That's how many pins I have, and it's perfect for this. So I'm going to get my my fabric cutting scissors out, and we are just gonna cut on here. So you could, if you really wanted to, you could take, you probably could take like your water erasable marking pen and trace this. However, I think we're gonna be seeing the seams, so you might not want to get blue ink or anything on there. So it might be best to just, you know, you do it how the instructions say, like pin this down and cut it out. So, all right, let's do this. I'm a little nervous, cutting through here. Ooh, ouch. So, and you can also obviously cut the pieces one at a time too. I'm living on the edge, cutting both at once, I think, a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. I think we'll be okay. I'm excited to get the mane and tail on here. I think that'll be kind of fun. I haven't done big fuzzy hair on a guy before. So I'm being careful around all these curves and everything in the legs. All right, around this curve. Oh man, I just keep thinking about Thanksgiving food. The embroidery kits that you sent, oh, it looked great. The drawstring bags are darling. Oh, thanks so much, Heidi. Yeah, they just all got finished sending out, so they should all be on their way. Ooh, I will, you know, I said I was going to be out on Wednesday and Thursday, but I'll be back Friday, and I'll be on location at my parents' house again, so that'll be kind of fun. I'll bring our little unicorn with us and work on it there. There won't be any frogs, though. Won't be any frogs this time, though. Not this time of year anymore. My dad did catch all the fish, though, so the fish are safe, and they're in the basement now. Their little fish tank. Their winter tank. Oh, but I'm ready for the dog show. That's what I'm ready for. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to stir some cranberries and watch doggies. And guess who the winner is going to be? That's what Thanksgiving's about, right? Oh, Madeline, you can embroider the bag. So I'll bring that out tomorrow. I have embroidered the bag before, so I'll show you what it can look like. So the bag was a freebie for, it was like a limited freebie, so I know not everyone got the bag, but I'll show you, if you did get the bag, you can embroider it, and I'll show you the one that I embroidered tomorrow. I'll bring it out here. Oh, you can, Gretchen, if you want. I embroidered mine with embroidery floss. I think I might have used 6 strands, but you can use 3 strands too. 3 strands is my normal go-to number of strands. All right, I think I gotta go around the top. There we go. Oh yeah, I think the rest of the family bears the dog show being on. I think I'm the only one that really cares. It's just so nice, and they're all so cute. Oh, you feel the need to embellish a bag? I will. I'll bring it out tomorrow, and I'll show you how I've embroidered it. But yeah, you are more than welcome to embroider it. All right, here are our two horsies. Not horsies, two unicorn bodies. You could make this into a horse with just don't put the unicorn horn on, but if you can have a unicorn, why not make a unicorn? All right, so we got the two sides of the body here. Oh, that looks nice. So I kind of like envisioning what it will be like already. So we'll get these guys in here, and then he'll have his little body pieces underneath there. So, all right, let's put those aside. We got these two done. I'm gonna just check mark that off. Done. All right, let's do these guys while we still have the felt together nicely. Oh, I can put, oh, I think that's what someone mentioned here, and now it's making sense to me. I can put this straight edge right on my straight edge here, then I don't have to cut it. So let's fit it right in the legs here. You'll definitely, like how the instructions said, you'll definitely want to maximize your space here. Like, don't just start cutting, like arrange it so it works first, like how we did. All right, and just laying this flat, and we'll pin down those legs too so they don't move on us. Yeah, so I think we'll definitely, hopefully get all this cut out tonight and see what's next for tomorrow, like get it all prepped for that. I think that's what the time will be. The unicorn of many colors. Oh, in Wizard of Oz, right? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz. Oh my God, probably in over a decade. That sounds like a Thanksgiving thing to do. Maybe is watch that again. Sheesh, yeah, it's been ages and ages. All right, let's cut that out. Lost my scissors. Oh no, I didn't. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna just trim this guy to get it out of my way. We're not gonna use that little piece, but I'll probably use these pieces up there, but I'm gonna set it aside for now. All right, let's do this guy. Doing the best I can to get close to the edge here. And again, you don't have to cut both at the same time. You can cut them one at a time. Oh, it was on Sunday? Oh, funny. We only get one channel, really. We never, when TVs went digital versus antenna, we never did that. So we have like a flat antenna thing, but it only gets like two channels, but one channel, if a car drives by, then it cuts out. So I don't have much normal TV. I don't know what's on normal TV. We have our computer hooked up to it though, so we can watch Hulu and that sort of stuff, and Netflix. But yeah, don't ever know what's on normal TV. All right, we're at his little belly here. Yeah, so I'll watch a teeny bit of morning news on the one channel that we get just to see what the weather's like. Well, no, so, I mean, we do get it, but it's only the one station. And so I do watch a little bit of local news in the morning on the station that we get. We get CBS. Everything else doesn't work very well. And so I'll watch a little bit of the morning news just to kind of get the weather and see if there's anything going on around the neighborhood for the weekend, like a art sale or something like that. There's a lot of craft shows on now in our area, so I kind of like watching for that. But other than that, that's about it. Although I do feel like I watch more TV now than I've ever had before, though, because now I'm just like binge watching whole series on Netflix. So it's more focused TV. How about that? It's TV by choice without commercials. How about that? Okay, here we go. Got that guy cut out. Move these pins. Yep, I gotta have the news so they tell me what days the state fair is. Oh, you get 5 stations. That's what we used to get. We used to get 2, 5, 11, 26, and 32 growing up. Those were our stations, and now we just get 1 station. Actually, I think we have the local public television station too that comes in every once in a while. All right, here's our belly. These are like the insides of the legs here. Got the inside there and the inside here. Boop, boop. Cute. All right, what is next? Oh, let's check mark him off just because. Why not? Okay, we got these guys to do yet. Okay, this one requires 2, and then these both are 1, and then we got this guy that's 2, but he's a different fabric. So let's keep the 2s doubled up here while we can still. And this we got that flat edge again, so we can line up the bottom edge. I am gonna throw a pin in there yet though. I was thinking, I can just cut that out, but I think let's pin it. There we go. Scissors. Keeps running away from me. 2 little ears, so cute. Is there a right or wrong side to this fabric? You know what? That is a good question that I should have checked at before. I'm thinking no. I mean, I guess sometimes with felt, sometimes there is a little bit of a fuzzier side. This is looking pretty much the same. And I know Heidi makes a really good beginner... Oh, thanks, Heidi. She makes great beginner kits for this. So, she's taking the guesswork kind of out of that by making it felt that it can be either way. So for this kit, it doesn't look like it matters. But yes, in general, if you are using other fabric or a different felt that does feel like it has a right and a wrong side, then you will have to pay attention to that. So you will have to like reverse them. So you'll need one going this way, like a right side, and then the wrong side. So you will have to reverse them. So something to think about. However, if you have the kit, then it doesn't matter. All right, let's get this guy out. Check mark. All right, here's his little ears. So cute. They're gonna fold up like this, I think, something like that. Cute. All right. We need 1 little horn. So see, now I'm kind of separating my 2 layers because now everything just needs 1 layer. So we got tons of fabric left over too. This is great. So if you do mess up on some of these smaller pieces, there's enough fabric. And the nice thing about felt too is that the grain or the fibers go in every direction. So oh yeah, so it's a non-woven. That's when it goes in every direction. So it doesn't matter if you're cutting it sideways or, you know, vertical or horizontal. It's not like there's a bias. Like there's a stretchy area. Oh, so okay, so Heidi's giving us some info. It's non-woven and it's 30% wool, which makes it sturdier than acrylic blend. So I don't know if you've ever had an acrylic wool. You can almost just like punch your finger right through it. But since this has wool in it, it is heftier. It is even thicker than what I would typically think about as felt. So this is great. All right, let's throw him in down here. This is that cute little head gusset, the head insert. I'm trying to get my pins. It's nice that it comes with the pins here. All right, I'm going to do a pin to hold down that side and a pin to hold down this side. Okay, sometimes it is easier, especially once you get it pinned down like this, it's a little easier to cut up versus doing it on the table. I know I was doing that a little bit for the unicorn, but I'm thinking for the body, but having it up like this, as long as you're not like bending and twisting it, if you're like careful to lay it flat, then it's, I don't know, I'm having a little bit easier time holding it and kind of moving the fabric instead of the scissors. All right, I'm going to snip across. Since I know I won't need that piece because I only have this piece and that one other piece left. All right, little head insert. That's done. And one last piece, I believe. Move all these guys out of the way. We'll do this guy right here. Actually, this is a straight edge again. Let's get our, let's just be easy about it. Cut right along that edge. We'll throw another pin in there. It's easier if it's all flat. So I know I am not reading through the whole pattern. As I get started, I just opened the pattern and started. I read like maybe 1 or 2 instructions ahead, but I do recommend reading the whole pattern beforehand, especially if something seems confusing. Then you can kind of flag it in your brain for when you get to it. But I'm risking it. I'm just going straight in to this one. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got to do that lavender flower yet. So here's the little horn. Ooh, roll. I'm gonna test the unicorn horn. It says like roll here. I know I'm totally jumping the gun here, but I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's gonna be something so cute. All right, that's the horn. We'll check that off. And then we got the little flower here. So we need 2, but I'm thinking let's just do it in half right away, like how we've been doing all these other ones. And you know, you could fold it, but I'm gonna just cut it right away so it lies flatter. And let's throw this guy in the middle there. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. It's got a lot of little bits in there, pins. We'll get close to the edge. How about that? All right. We'll cut this cute little flower out. I think if I just keep cutting to the inner area, that might be the way to do this. We'll do this side first. Oops. So this piece looks like, I mean, it's all kind of, well, we'll see the edges, the raw edges of all of it, but this will for sure see the raw edges, so I don't want a bunch of jaggedy cuts and stuff, but if it ends up being that way, it's not going to be the end of the world, and I can trim it. You find it helps to cut like a pentagon. Oh, and the snip out the triangles. Oh, let's do that. Snip like a pentagon. I already kind of snipped some of these, but it'll help with the other side. Yeah, I'm guessing after making a bajillion of these, you kind of have the cutting down. All right, cute. Oh, I missed this one. Or I didn't miss it, I just didn't get that far yet. I mean, and you know, I'm using a Jacquelynne scissors. You could use a smaller scissors. I just know, this is my favorite scissors. I just know it's cuts through everything like butter, and so it's my go-to scissors. There we go. And a couple more sides. I can clean them up once I unpin it too, I'm thinking. I don't know if the greens, I could get the green scissors out, but I'm kind of going through a lot of fabric here. So I don't know. Stick with my nice big scissors. I'll use the green scissors, the penguin and fish stork scissors for the embroidery part. All right, I think we got it. Look at all these little fun scraps. Aw, so sweet. So here, you know, I could just trim this guy up a little bit more. I maybe did that one a little funny. I don't think you gotta be too picky. I think it's pretty cute just like that. Yeah, maybe this one could use more of a point. All right, I like it. Okay, look, he's gonna go on the butt like that. That's cute. All right, we finished a step, I believe. Let's check out what's next. A cute little booklet here. All right, we cut the felt pieces. We cut the following pieces. Let's just double check again. So we got the 2 bodies, 2 stomachs, head insert, horn, 2 ears, 1, 2, 2 flowers. All right, got it. All right, so I think tomorrow we'll start the stitching. Oh, we might have a little bit of time to stitch yet tonight, but let's read this quick. Embroidery floss. So here's our embroidery floss. You had all the supplies already. You're using locks, which is curly wool from sheet. Oh, for fun. Oh, you'll have to share it. Yeah, you guys, if you are making this guy, or really if you're making anything else, I would love, love, love to see it. You can be sure to just join the Penguin and Fish Crafters group. Just do a search for that in Facebook if you aren't already a member. But I'd love to see your progress, and I'd love to see what you're working on here. So yeah, especially if you're, well, you know, if you're making it from the kit, I would love to see it. And if you're using your own supplies, that would be really fun to see what some other ones look like as well. We're gonna just have herds and herds of unicorns, which there ain't anything wrong with that. All right, a full strand of embroidery floss consists of 6 threads and makes a very thick stitch. All the stitching is done with only 3 strands. Ooh, just like me. I love using just 3 strands as well. Slowly separate the strand in half, grabbing 3 strands in each hand. If the bottom end creeps up and begins to twist, gently pull it down and continue separating threads. Okay, that was our tip on embroidery floss. Conceal your knots. Whenever you start or end a seam, hide your knot behind the right side or between the layers of felt. Okay, this little step will make your finished piece more attractive and stronger. So, let me read that again. Whenever you start or end a seam, hide your knot behind the right side or between the layers of felt. Okay, between the layers or behind the right side. Got it. So basically, we want the knots to be on the inside or between the layers. So we're not turning this inside out, I don't think. I think we're just putting them together and stitching around the edge. So she's saying, get that stitch on the inside of here. We don't want it, you know, we don't want the knot on the outside at all. All right, those were our little tips on embroidery and concealing the knots. Those were helpful. Let's see if we can start stitching already. Okay, so it looks like we're stitching the whole thing with the embroidery floss. So we will separate it. You know, it is the 6-strand embroidery floss. We'll separate it into the 3 strands. Sew the stomach pieces together. This step strengthens the finished unicorn, allowing her to stand tall. Pin the white stomachs together and stitch across the flat top with white floss. Leave the legs unsewn. Ooh, a sewing machine makes quick work of this step. We are not going to use a sewing machine though, I don't think. Let's just, it looks like it's just a zigzag, not a zigzag, a running stitch, so just back and forth. So I'm going to place it this way, just this is how it looks like in the diagram. So I'm matching those ends. And or the edge here. We'll pin that edge together. Actually, I think I'll pin down here, and then I can stitch without removing the pins. And so I'm going to use white floss because we have a white background here. I'm guessing the black is for maybe the eyelashes. So I'm going to just remove that from our little bundle. All right. So we got a long piece of floss here and a bunch of floss ends. So I'm going to just take one out of here. I'm going to put the rest of it to the side. And I'm going to do the floss how we usually do our embroidery floss here to separate the strands. I'm going to just take, isolate one strand and pull it and let all of it kind of dangle behind or bunch up behind. There we go. So that's one strand, and I'm going to get 2 more. So this is a little bit longer than I usually do this with, so we'll see how it works. Hopefully I don't end up with a giant knot. All right. Let's do it 2 more times. I could have probably just snipped the sides that I needed, but this will work. There's the second strand, and 1 more. Yay, we're actually going to have something stitched tonight. I'm excited. He's so cute. Look, okay, so I want to show you how he, size-wise, I always say he. All animals are kind of he's to me, but so here's his relation to my little Zeb guy. So he'll just be a little bit taller. So they'll be friends. They're all going to live together. All right, let's put our 3 strands back together. And I'm going to just tie a knot on one end here. And we'll stitch these together. All right, stitch, pin the white stomachs together and stitch across the flat top with white floss. Leave the legs unsewn. Okay, I'm going to snip the end. Oh, now we'll get our little green guy out. Oh, you bought marshmallows for your casserole, but ate all the marshmallows already. Well, that doesn't work. You'll have to have a marshmallow-less casserole. Man, that's a word I don't think I've ever said. Marshmallow-less. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to, so I'll start from the inside of both of these. Actually, I'm not sure we want to do that here. I'm going to start on the outside here, and we'll just stitch these together. So this looks like just a little running stitch. So I'm going to just go back and forth. So I could just like wiggle back and forth, but it is kind of thick. So I'm just going to kind of stitch back and forth a few stitches. I'm going to put my finger in here to separate the two so I don't get a big old knot. Pull that thread through. Yeah, the nice thing about this is that you can, I'm going to remove this pin, you can do this whole thing without a sewing machine. It's going to be cute. Cute, 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 cute. I don't have the knot hidden here, but the actual, this is actually going to be the part that's exposed to us. So this will actually end up being on the inside. So I'm not too worried about it yet, and I can always kind of hide it a little later, I think. So I think it will be hidden ultimately. All right, let's pull this through. We're gonna have a belly. We don't turn it, Gretchen. This isn't gonna be turned, but this is gonna be what I'm working on. This is actually the inside, because when we put the body on, see? So it's gonna be like this. So this little knot here will disappear. There, so it's actually gonna be like that. So what's on the outside here is actually the inside. So we aren't going to turn it. It's going to be, we're going to like whip stitch around all these pieces. But that's going to hide. See, my little knot is going to end up being on the inside here. All right. But no turning. This is with felt like this and how small this is, it'd be pretty difficult to turn, I think, which is great. That's why we have all the fun decorative stitches on the outside. So I'm just cruising down the side. I'm not really all that worried about my seam allowance, how wide it is. I'm just trying to stay consistent. It's wide enough that I don't feel like I'll break it, you know? I'm not too close to the edge that I feel like it'll disappear. Yeah, I think only the belly looks like it's on the inside like this. And again, I have not read the instructions past where we are, which freaks me out, but we're giving it a go. This is what it looks like though in the diagram though. We're doing like just a little running stitch from one end to the other. Then after that, it looks like we're whip stitching around it. Yep. So again, you guys, there is a kit for this, and I'm using the kit, and the kits are available, and Heidi said that she would ship them tomorrow already, so you should have them real quick. Oh, thanks, Heidi. So there is a link if you want the kit, and if you have your own supplies or want to start like this second, then there is a PDF download of it as well. And be sure to check out Heidi's other cute things. There's cute little fairies that can that are the size to ride the unicorn, and has a cute little elf that can hug his knees. Oh, and she has some awesome new. It's a new PDF pattern of 16 different dog breeds that you can make these little ornaments out of, and it's felt like this as well, like layered applique pieces of felt of these little puppies, and you know that goes with the dog show coming up here on Thursday, so you can watch the dog show and stitch the little puppies and see if you know your puppy wins. All right, removing that pin. And we are almost to the end here. And after we get this guy done, I think we will call it an evening. We've been here an hour already, but we have all our stuff prepped and ready to go. So that's good. So I'll tie a little knot here. This again will be the ultimately be the inside, these pieces, because like this will go here. So it's going to end up being on the inside. So I will tie the knot here. Even though it looks like it's on the outside, it'll end up being on the inside. Ooh, hopefully I didn't do too many stitches. But we will start this up again tomorrow, and it looks like we'll be full on assembling this guy tomorrow. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Ooh, look, I'm looking ahead now. Here's our pipe cleaners. That's gonna make our little leg stand here. Yeah, cute, and the unicorn body, all sorts of fun stuff coming up. So we will get as far as we can on that tomorrow. Ooh, pull that through. But I think we got a pretty dang good start tonight. We got the whole thing cut out. All right, I'm going to tie a little knot here. I'm just going to go around this edge. Yeah, I think we'll get pretty far tomorrow. I'm not sure we'll get completely done because, you know, there are the embellishments and everything, so we'll still probably have to finish it up on Friday, but it'll be just fun stuffs. Fun finishing stuff. All right, there we go. That should be plenty. And we got tons of thread left over. I'm going to just leave everything here for tomorrow. I think I'll give Phil my needle, though. He can hold my needle now. Or that's Zeb. Or no, that's Phil. All right, so we have the belly done. So see, now you can see it all spread out. So this will go like this. Ooh, I bet you we can make it stand already. Ah, there we are. And then we'll get the body around it. I don't think I can make this stand, though. Boop. And boop. There we go. We gotta start with something. Oh, here, let's throw in some hair. All right, that's a unicorn. There, he needs a horn too. All right, we are on to it, guys. So we will pick this guy up tomorrow. Again, Heidi did say that she will ship them out tomorrow already if you want the kit. So you can do what we're doing here. I'm using the kit. And yes, be sure to check out her little puppies. There's a whole pile of breeds, and they're all just really freaking cute. So I did put a link to that in the Facebook post here, and you can check those out. And so, all right, guys, I'm going to flip you around, and we will call it an evening. I will show you, you know, when you can see me, then I think you can get a little bit more of a sense on the size of this too. So I'll show you that. All right, flip me around. All right, hello again. So here we are. So this is about how big they'll be, and we did the little belly here. So again, that will be the belly on the inside. And, of course, all the fuzzles. Lots of fuzzles. It's so fun. All right, so there we are, and we will pick this up again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Oh, thanks for letting us work on it, Heidi. So Heidi's been super generous and allowed us to do this whole thing live here, and I think it's just gonna be fun. I hope you guys are liking it so far, and be sure to get the kit if you want it, or the PDF pattern, and yeah, definitely check out those puppy ornaments. They're awesome. And this will go up on YouTube at Penguin and Fish Movies when we're done here, and it will stay here on Facebook as well. And again, be sure to share what you're working on in the Penguin and Fish Crafters group. So, all right, guys, we will pick this up again tomorrow. Have a great evening and have a nice Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.